Hi there, students. Retro. Okay, we use retro as a prefix. The prefix retro means backwards, behind, in the opposite direction, belonging to an earlier time, something that's old-fashioned. So we even now have a word retro on its own that can be a noun or an adjective, talking about something related to the past, the way things were. So yeah, his ideas are very retro. Yeah, or something that's retro, something that used to be fashionable in the past and maybe is becoming fashionable again. So it's a past style, a past trend, yeah, which is now something retro has come back. So I don't know, the film had a very retro look to it, yeah. So things from the past that are in fashion now, but we were looking at this prefix retro. So for example, retroactive, something that takes force, or a law that is retroactive, its scope goes back to a prior time, to prior conditions. This this law will be enforced retroactively. You could have retrograde, something that makes a situation worse, that goes back to an old situation. Retrospective, yeah, is when you look back at the past. He was very retrospective and thinking about all the things that had happened previously. To retrofix, okay, for example, a car that is old-fashioned, you could retrofix it by adding new features, adding new technology to it. So the very oldest cars didn't have any seat belts, so you could retrofit seat belts, yeah, to retrofit, to put in modern technology into something that is old, to retrofit a building with a new heating system or with new technology. And that's the idea of to retrofit. Okay. Retroverted, something that's turned back or tilted back. Okay. From the verb to retrovert, to turn back. Or somebody who goes back to their original beliefs or their original ideas, to return. Okay, so retro, it's a good prefix. And then let's see, as to origin, I think this comes from Latin, yeah, something that's retro, from well, from French originally, retro, talking about the past, yeah, but retro. Okay, formality. I think most of these retro words, as in retrograde, retrospective, they're a little bit formal. To retrofix, I think I would probably give most of them a 6 in formality. I think you could probably, I'm not sure, for example, retrograde or retrofit I would use in an informal conversation. I think use them semi-formally and above. Okay, so something that's retro is something that goes back into the past, yeah. Okay, yes, the retro, backwards, from Latin. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Retro as a prefix.